Hey, hi, and hello. Welcome to this video. I'm happy you clicked on it. Hi, welcome. If this is your first video, hi. If this isn't your first video, welcome back. It's almost 2026, and with that, there's gonna be time that we have to think about the 26 books we want to read in 2026. So I made a little list of the 26 books I want to read. It was a very hard list to make for me, honestly, because normally what I would have done and what I did for this year is big books that have been on my TBR for like a long time, and I'm like, okay, now I need to read this. Like these have been on my TBR for over a year. I need to read them. With that being said, I couldn't do that this year. I couldn't. Because I finished my physical TBR. Like all the books you see right now, they are finished. So that was quite hard. So I had to pick like 26 books I really want to read. With other series I started this year and want to continue, or with the books that are coming out next year. Or like books in general that I'm like, I need to read them. I really need to read them. But that's also be very hard because most books I have read. So, I would say let's just get right into it. I have my bullet journal, my book journal. This is my spread for the 26 books I want to read. So if you see me looking at this, it's because I've written them all down. And if you want to see like a flip through of my reading journal, let me know. Because I would love to make a video about it, because I have spent hours into this and I'm very happy. Because I finished this last night. I mostly finished it because like my TBRs and such, I have not done them yet because I can't see in the future which books I have read and have not read by the time the month is. Like I can't tell you which books are my TBR next December. I honestly couldn't tell. But we're gonna start like right bottom of left corner up, and then we go straight down. Like I said, most of these books I don't own currently because they're not also or not out, or I don't own them. But I will, I think, change very soon. Like in 3 weeks that will change because my TBR will be spiking up again. I hope that I have the books I want. So we're gonna start off with Daybreak, which is the second book to Nightshade. Nightshade is somewhere up here. But it is about a college that is in Scotland. And it's like Dark Academia vibes. They hate each other. He's the reason her parents are dead. Or like his father is the reason her parents are dead. And they have like this love to hate, of hate to love situation. And the first book kind of left on a cliffhanger. So the second book is coming out in July. It's a duology. So if the second book is read, it also completes the series, which is absolutely stunning, which I love, obviously. So I'm very excited for it, and I'm hoping to get a works edition of the second book as well, if there's gonna be the works edition, because the first book had a deluxe edition by the works, and I just had it, or I got it because one of my mother's colleagues went to England for like work stuff, and she was like, yeah, my daughter reads a lot of books, mainly English, and he was like, oh, I could look for her. So he got me some books, which was Nightshade was one of them. Very happy, very excited. I loved it. I read it in like 2 days, and we went away, so I was like flying through it. Then we have a dark romance, which is My Dreadful Darling by H.D. Carlton. She is the author of Haunting Adeline and That Whole Shenanigans and Shadow River and Does It Hurt and Phantom, and she's the writer of the author of those books. I'm not sure what this book is about because I forgot to put it in my anticipated reads of 2026 of the releases. That's a better word, but I've got to add it in. But that's coming April, I think, ish. But I'm so excited for it. Like I said, it's a dark romance. I've loved every book by her so far. So excited where it goes. Then we have And Now Back to You by Becky Borison. It's the second part to First Time Caller. It's about two weather analysts fighting against each other for the job, I think. Very excited. Like I said, I also loved First Time Caller, so very excited for it. It's coming February 2026, so very early on. Then we have a release of this year that I haven't read yet, which is Sunrise on the Reaping by Suzanne Collins. It's the 5th book in the Hunger Games series. It's about Haymitch's Qual. If you're not familiar with Haymitch's story, he went into the second Qual, which was the 50th Hunger Games, and he had to fight against the double tributes. So instead of 24, it were 38. 48. I can't talk. But 48 tributes instead of 24. I'm very excited. I haven't picked it up yet because it's out in paperback. Yeah. So once it is in paperback, I will be getting it, but I don't know when it is. But otherwise, I will just read it like digital, because I need to read it. I've seen so many people talk about it, how heartbreaking it is. And a movie is coming out in November 2026, so I have to read the book first. I have to. Then we have a continuation of a series, which is The Ashes and the Stalker's King. I read The Seven Wings of Night in September this year, and I absolutely adored it. But I haven't got the second book yet, because I didn't want to get it. I didn't want to bring a 700-page book in my house, not knowing if I could finish it. So that's why. I don't know absolutely nothing what it was about. I know it's a continuation of the first book, but I don't know nothing more. I haven't looked at it. And then I have In Your Dreams by Sarah Adams, which is the 4th book in, what's it called? It's like in a series with Practice Makes Perfect and all of that. It's in that little series. Very excited for it. I know it's coming, I think it's like December 30th that's coming out, but I don't know. I don't think I can read it before the end of the year. So that's why I have put it there. Then we have Defying the Stars, the 2nd book by Emily McIntyre. There's no title yet, so I just put the series on it with the 2nd book, because I will be reading it as soon as it comes out, because it comes out July 14th, which is 2 days after my birthday. Meant to happen. But like I said, I don't know what it's about. There's nothing out yet about the book. Then we have In Our Own League by, what's it called? Liston 40. Jesus, that took me a long time. Very excited for it. When it comes out, I will be immediately reading it. Like, I don't know when it's going out. March. It will be on my March TBR for sure. But it's about the coach Reese, Monty Reese, something about that. Correct me if I'm wrong, okay? Then we have a second dark romance, which is Ferocious, if I say it like that. It's by Lee Rivers. It's the 2nd book in like the trilogy she has. I don't know what it's called, but I read the 1st book in the trilogy like yesterday. I finished it yesterday and I liked it, so I will be continuing. But I don't have it right now, so we'll see. But I want to continue that trilogy in the next year. Then I have Us Against You by Frederick Beckman and The Witness by Frederick Beckman. These are the 2nd and the 3rd book to the Beartown trilogy. I really like Beartown, so I want to read the other 2 as well, but they're like thick. But I will be getting them. Then we have Harvest Season by Brendan Weaver, which is the 2nd book to Taurus Season. I like Taurus Season. Like all our other books, they were like 3.5, 4 stars, around that realm. But I want to continue because I really like how funny she writes her dark romances. Like, it's a dark rom-com, basically. But I really liked it. I know it's a cover out, but I wouldn't know what the book is about, okay? Then we have Embraced by Bal Cabra. This is the 4th and final book in her Of the Eyes series. Very excited for it. I love the other 3 books, so I will be reading it. I'm so excited to read it. It's about ice hockey, I think. Also, I haven't looked at all the descriptions, okay? Like, some I know, and some I don't, okay? Then we have The Wild Card by Stephanie Archer, which is the 5th and final book, I want to say, in the Vancouver Storm series. I'm so excited. Like, the arc is coming late January. And believe me when I say I will be reading it immediately when it hit my Kindle. But this is about fake dating, I want to say. I don't know. Okay, I'm not gonna say anything because I don't know. Then we have Dove by Paisley Hope, which is the second book to her newer series. It's a darker romance, small town. She also always writes small town, but like it's a bit darker, and I'm really excited. It comes out 2nd of January. So you know what is going to be on my TBR for January? Dove. Every time I look at that word, I think about the deodorant brand, Dove. Yeah, it always reminds me. And then we have The Keeper by Anna Wong, which is coming in October, I want to say. Which is the third and final book in her The Striker, the Defender series. And oh my god, the cover is stunning. It's like this green color. I love it. I don't know what it's about, but I'm so excited. Then I have Fever Dream by Elle Kennedy. No, that's not correct. Fever Dream is Elsie Silver. It's a new series. I think we're going to Emerald Lake. It's about Emmett, one of the men mentioned in her other series. Yeah, that's all I know. That's all I know, okay? Then we have Game On. Game On by Nafessa Allen. This is the third book in her... What's it called? Into the Dark? No, not Into the Dark. But like, the two other books by her. The blue one and the red one. I don't know, I want to read it. I like Lights On. That's what's got Lights On. I really liked it. So I'm very excited to see where Game On goes. Then we have The Last Page by Katie Holt. This is on there because I have the ARC. And the book is coming in May. So I have to read it. And I might already read it, like this year. Because I have like 3 books on my mind that I want to finish before the end of the year. I could tell. It's The Last Page by Katie Holt, probably. Iced by... What's she called? I know what she's called. Let me look. Gala Riley is this book. It's not about the book because it's, I think, published right now. Getting published in a paperback form. And I have an ARC and it has to be read by the 29th. So that's fine. It's also my current read right now. And then Sin Bin by Chelsea Curto, which came out 2 weeks ago? 1 week ago? But those are the 3 books I want to read, basically, before the end of the year. And I think that's very much possible. Very much possible. So then we have the last 7 books. Which 4 of those are rereads, and I've mentioned them before, but it's The Right Move, Caught Up, Play Along, and Rewinding Back by Liz Stone 40. They have all their own spaces, okay? Because I really want to reread. I read Mile High earlier this month as a reread, and I really liked it. So I want to have potentially reread entire series before In Our Own Leagues comes out. So around January, February, I will be reading these books. And I will be annotating them because Mile High has been annotated by me right now, currently. And I just need to annotate them as well. I'm very excited. So The Right Move follows in the end. Oh, what's his name called? Ryan. Ryan is a professional hockey player, of a basketball player, and Indy is the friend of the person we meet in Mile High. She's also a flight attendant. She just broke up with her long-term boyfriend, and she needs to a place to sleep, to stay, whatever. And Ryan is like, oh, you could move in with me because, you know, my sister just moved out, so you can move in. And it's just a wholesome story. I really like it. Then we have Got Up, which is about it's about a brother. Got Up and Play Along are both brothers, and they play baseball. That's basically it. I won't go into much detail with these, but Rewinding Back is about Rio. He's a hockey player, and that's like childhood friends, the lovers, but something happens, so also second chance. It's so good. It's so good. I know Rewind It Back came out this year, like in May, but I already want to reread. I need to reread. I need to be back with them. I really like them. Then we have The Someday Garden by Ashley Poston. I know there's a cover out. I don't know if there is a description out yet, but I don't know. So I don't know what it's about, but I've read her other books and I really like it. So obviously I'm gonna read The Someday Garden as well. Now we have Tempting Venom by Rina Kent. This is the third book in her Beautiful Venom series. The Vipers, I think. What's the series called? I don't know if this is the last book in the series or if there will be coming more. But it's about ice hockey college students, dark romance. Really liked it. Sweet Venom came out this month and I already read it. It's such a quick read. Like, her way of writing makes it really fast. So I really like it. And I think the characters are interesting enough to read about. And then the last book I want to read in 2026 is Leave Me Behind. I'm not even going to pronounce her name, but it's like a book, enemies to lovers military romance, I want to say. And it's been on my radar for like this entire year and I haven't picked it up. Because I was like, I don't know about it. And I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to read it. So yeah, these are all the 26 books I want to read. Definitely want to read in 2026. Let me know your top 3 reads you want to read in January over in 2026. And if you like this video, please leave a thumbs up. And I will see you in the next one. Okay? Goodbye!